Hello, West Virginia. Welcome back. Just hanging out again in the land of Fallout. Just wanted to do a playthrough and just running around having another adventure. So, moved my base around. Decided to try and do a little bit of redecorating and see how much I could do. I didn't realize how much more stuff you can actually put in here when you just get rid of the turrets. Turrets seem to take up quite a bit of space. Got a nice little bedroom over here. It is nice having all these shelves, but it'd be better if you could put something in these, I think. But got quite a few paintings out here. Really no wall customization yet. Bought me this new floor. And I'm mostly just running around today. I've got my camp set up over here near Sunnytop Station because there's a oil deposit over here. I have that just outside of my base. And I've got some blackberries out here in the front, some tomatoes. I just run around, pick up my fruit so I can keep that adhesive going. I usually don't play in third person. I'm more of a first person, but figured for the video you can kind of see what I'm wearing. Got my old beer hat on, a couple of pieces of legendary. Just running through picking up. I think I put some watermelon here too. I just like to have a little bit of everything. I haven't put any carrots in. I just haven't made it around to doing that. But water purifiers, it's always good to have some water. I normally like to put my base near water so I can put a lot of those bigger water purifiers. But this is my base here. Put a couple of those barn towers on the top. For some reason, a plant ended up there. Game's still kind of buggy. But let's see what all I have in here. Spacesuit. I do less super mutant damage because I seem to run across quite a few super mutants. Regeneration is nice. I put one in there. Put a little bit less robot damage in there. And I think I might have just found this one the other day, so I'm going to go sell it. And I picked this location not only because it has the oil deposit, but also Sunnytop Station is right here. Oh, it seems to have a couple more blackberries pop up. I'm going to grab those in the oil on the way out. Just going to make our way over to Sunnytop. Not much of a view out here, but I picked it more for its effectiveness and usefulness. Kind of pick up everything. I'm a bit of a hoarder. And I'm overweight right now, so I can't run. I'm not too overweight. I'm sure once I get rid of this extra equipment that I don't want, or to make it easier, put on the power armor. I like the excavator because of the extra carry weight. I haven't gotten the mod on the legs yet, but I did find, where is it? Nope, it's not in there. I did happen to find the jetpack mod for the other power armor, which is pretty exciting because the drop weight for that is pretty rare. And I always stop in here, pick up these plastic bowls. It's a good way to get some plastic if you're not in too much of a hurry to get it. Is that a recipe book? Nope. See, somebody dropped something there. Nope, I don't need that. But let me see. I like to pick up all these different power. Oh, there we are, jetpack. I happened to pick that up the other day just by chance. Got pretty lucky on that one. And this video is just my first video post update. And I haven't looked into too much what all they've done, but apparently they've upgraded the stash weight, which is pretty awesome. I don't think they've upgraded the amount you can carry, but I tend to hoard a bunch of stuff. And I try and buy more mods now, so I can have a little bit of everything. And I don't often scrap all, because if you have stuff that is bulked, it will also scrap that. As you can see, it says 91 wood. So I just go in. I could probably sell first, then come back and scrap all. But since I'm here, I figure I might as well just do it this way instead of running back and forth. And then sell my bulk wood.
At a hard day of killing and looting, don't want to
Since it's pretty easy to get wood
back yourself, sell it here.
Just checking out what else I can sell. I keep this one because I kind of like that lever action rifle. I think it looks pretty neat. It's not legendary, and for some reason this one keeps favoriting itself.
Stock up here before your next kill.
And run it through everything else, see what else I could sell. I thought there was one I was gonna, there it is. And then I also like selling mud fruit, because
Please
mud fruit
don't stab other customers while they shop.
and potatoes are the only two so far that I found that will give you 2 caps. Blackberries also give you 2 caps per, so which is a quick and easy way to make some money.
This vendor unit is equipped with anti-theft measures. Don't get any ideas, chump.
No good mods apparently that I could see that I want. But I like to start off, usually start off each gaming session. Oh, it seems they've changed this also. If somebody owns it, it'll put your character's picture up there. That's pretty neat. So apparently all these are owned now. Or this ARG guy has gone to town and took over everything. That's pretty cool. But usually I start off by taking over one of these places, but it seems he's got a little bit of everything. But if all my junk is gone, I'm gonna go, I might try and take something. Let's see what level that guy is. 98. He'd probably mess me up pretty good if he's got all of this stuff. Or I could take this one. But normally that's how I start off my PlayStation, but I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do today. Let's see. Well, let's try and knock out some of these dailies. Mod some armor, hack a terminal, scrap gnomes. Modding armor is probably the easiest way to go. And I always check and see if anybody's nuked anything out here. Doesn't see anybody's gone to town nuking. Let's just fast travel mod some armor. Knock out one of the dailies so I can earn some atoms. And get back to it. Alright. workbench is... I don't even remember where I placed it last. It's been a little while. I bet I put it outside. Usually I put it outside. Since this was kind of smoky, figure I'd set it outside. Kind of set my base kind of realistically when it comes to putting stuff that's all smoky. I tend to put it outside. Don't want my character to get carbon monoxide poisoning. But we're trying to mod armor. Let's see. I don't know if I can do anything to this. I cannot. So let's craft something pretty cheap. And then let's mod it. I think I've got to do 5 things, and I don't know if this will work. Oh, excellent. Looks like we just completed that, so we'll go ahead and scrap it because I don't need it. And then I like to check, make sure I can't make anything else that I might need, like blood packs. These are good too. I always make sure, because I'm pretty sure I don't have, always make sure I have the right things equipped. The super duper perk will give you a chance to double your results, whatever you crafted, plus everything. And then, see, I didn't have that equipped. Chemist doubles the whatever you craft in the chemistry station. So you're guaranteed to double what's in your chemistry station, but you also have a 30 chance to double upon that as well. See, I already have guaranteed to double my stim packs. And then that sound right there indicates that I've doubled upon that as well, but it only seems to ding once. And then when you get out, especially if you make a whole bunch of stuff, you'll notice you get spammed with the little image on the left side. It's the super duper there on the left just popped up, and there it pops up again. And it may pop up. Nope, didn't pop up again. So I guess we'll only double it twice. Now I'm gonna take this chemist back off. I usually like to put gunsmith on. That way my guns last a little bit longer. If I'm playing with power armor, I'll use the power armor one. But since I also like to carry a bunch of fusion cores, I like to have the batteries included perk. That allows me my fusion cores to weigh less. So that's a pretty good perk to have. It should have more points invested into that since I seem to use quite a few of those frequently. Oh, I need to scrap. Just in case. Okay, it doesn't let me scrap anything. I don't have any junk. So I'll go ahead and toss all this junk in here. I do have quite a few notes I noticed. I usually just give these away if I run into somebody. And let's see what I can cook in here. My nice little mini kitchen. It'd be nice if I had some shelves or cabinets to put in there, but all those cabinets don't seem to be the real correct size that I'd like to put in there. Nonetheless, let's make some of this meat. See, when the noise pops up again, that means I just got 2 of those instead of 1. And I have this, all my instruments set up here in the middle. They might look kind of disorganized, but I set it up in a way to where when you sit down, you can still see the other ones. That way, if you got a bunch of buddies over and they just want to come jam out, everybody can kind of see each other, and it makes it. Maybe you can take a couple pictures or whatever you're role playing as. I was gonna try and fix. I don't know how I'll fix that, but I'm not too worried about it. The BlackBerry popped up. Let's see if I got any oil. I wish I could hold more oil than just 5 at a time. But I use oil often, so I may sit here for a while. Could always move it to a different one, but I just like this location. So let's see if this guy's got anything exciting. Well, I don't want to spend that many caps, so I'll fast travel. We'll just go down here. I usually run through here as well, pass through this cabin down to the south, and pick up some tick blood sacks. Those are pretty useful to make stim packs. And just pass by there anytime I get a chance. Really not much in a hurry. And what I'm working on now is just kind of trying to collect some more power armor. Since there's more space now, which is pretty awesome, that's what I'll probably start doing. Get a couple more power armor frames. And it would be nice if I could display them somehow. I haven't looked too much into the update, see what all else is on there. But let's see where these guys are at. There's usually 3 in here. Get a couple of blood sacks. Oh, snuck up on me. There's another one. Alright. I usually check what's up here. Some dirty water. I don't really need dirty water. Always pick up the food. You can always cook it and chance to double your food. Just another way to pick up some food. And then always kind of look at everything. I don't remember what industrial cleaner's for, but I like to pick those up. Just I don't really need pre-war money, so I didn't really need to pick that up. But now, we're going to go check out some of these power armor areas. These are the only 2 I'm really fond of, is Silva Homestead and Lewis & Sons Farming Supply. Since I hit those early game, it's really the only 2 places I visit very often. The other ones I usually just forget where they're at. I had a base near a power armor spawn point, but after I moved I forgot where it was again. But no big deal. I come by these 2 often enough that it's pretty easy to come back to, always remember where they're at. And plus, this first area we're going to, the Sylvia Homestead, good place to get a bunch of corn. I like to make corn soup because it helps build up your food and hydration levels. For me, that's the easiest one to make, corn. You just run out to this field and snag a bunch of corn, and if you have the perk card that doubles any crops you get, I believe it's called Green Thumb, then you get double whatever crops you're picking at. Whether it's in the wild or even from your own base, it doubles it. So it's very useful. Here's the power armor up here. I'm gonna go ahead and just take them all. I don't think the power armor's worth anything, but I'm not gonna take the chassis since there's nothing really good that I wanted on there. T45's on there, but I'd like to get that XO1 armor. Kill these roaches, collect their meat, and then we're gonna just swing on down further. Screenshot. I do like how they use your screenshots too as the loading screen, which is pretty awesome, I think. So you can see anytime you're gaming with buddies. I think the guy on the right was just some random I was playing with, sat on his base and started playing guitar. He jumped on playing his guitar, and it's just pretty cool. Don't often run into too many griefers. Usually the only time I have conflict if I try and take someone's base, and that's pretty redundant, that he'll try and defend it. Or on rare occasion, a group of guys will come in with their legendary explosive weapons. Let me switch to a gun, and they'll just come in and wreck me. But let's come in here. Take these guys out fairly quickly. I didn't pay attention. Nope, it's not there. Usually one more in here. There it is. Ah, plastic bowl. I always like getting plastic. And then this is also good if you're in a new game, because there's corn here, then you can plant corn in your base early on. But at the same time, we just left the spawn point that had a whole bunch of corn. I always like to check back here, see what's in here. Dirty water, I don't really need it. You can get dirty water anywhere. Anywhere there's a water source. And that's it there. There's nothing in there. See if there's any exciting events going on that anybody else might be doing. But this server seems pretty quiet today. Distant Thunder. All in all, that's usually how I start my day. I'll take one of these bases. This is a good junk base. The airport is also pretty good. Seem to have lost track of it. You can get quite a few resources there. I usually set that one up as a place to harvest more mutt fruit or whatever fruit you're trying to get. And this one's good for fusion cores. Let's go check it out. Check out this place and maybe call it a day. It seems like hopefully they're sorting out a bunch of these bugs. I'm not sure if the update nerfed explosive guns anymore or what. I have one myself, and it's pretty awesome. I used it all the time till I started running out of shotgun ammo. But I may spend the rest of my playtime just wandering back and forth, try and find a server maybe that somebody doesn't have the ammo workshop. Seems like that other guy's pretty busy taking over things. But we're gonna come check out this place. Maybe call it a day. Usually I try to take over a plant in the beginning, but I have 14 fusion cores, so I'm in no need for cores. But good place to come and kill people. Sometimes I like to take these because you can get the grenades out of them, but they're ruptured, so they're kind of useless. Always double tap. And I also have a perk if I'm crouching, mines won't activate. Oh, I always do that for some reason. And then I try and go every time I kill someone, go to their body and take their stuff. Because 9 times out of 10, I won't remember to go back. Easily distracted. Oh, there he is, over here somewhere. There he is. I also have a Mysterious Stranger, I think, activated. He's kind of cool. He pops up pretty rarely. I believe the update was supposed to make it to where if I damaged another player's property, it wouldn't set me as wanted. But I'm not sure if it's this update or maybe it was a future update. Oh, that's the ARG guy. He seems to be watching me pretty closely. So we're gonna hoof it over here. I guess we'll just call it a day today. Just showing what I usually do, how I get my playtime started. Usually try and take over a workshop of some sort. The earlier the better. I always do it the first time I log in. That way it starts generating whatever resource I need at the time. This one that I'm spawning in right now is good for junk. I always try and either take over a junk one if I need junk, or the power plant. Or if I can take over both, I'll take over both. And then just get started on my play session and completing whatever objective I need to complete, or trying to find weapons or armor. And all the while, your base can be generating food, or your workshop can be generating supplies, and then going from there. But other than that, looks like that's it for today. I'll just be running around, seeing what else I can get to, just exploring, looting, filling up my stash again, and complaining about it when it's full that they need to increase it. But thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time, West Virginia. See you.